what are bad ideas? Why, why are they important? So when we're talking about a bad idea, and a bad idea is essentially to us an unconventional sort of idea, an idea that's not traditional. Bad ideas are remembered better and more. We remember either really good, incredible, like crypto wallet or programmable banking, API, like good ideas, but we also remember really bad ideas. But we don't remember wow, and we don't share a lot of just average ideas. It also helps with just coming up with a dumb idea because with a dumb app, just doing 100, 9 or 8 things that are going to be really bad, but hopefully by the 10th time you think, hey, this is really terrific. There's something here. And then also bad ideas kind of help us to lose our ego of getting things really cool and really just perfect, and it kind of get us out of that whole comfort zone of saying, no, I can't do anything, I can't build anything because I need to make it perfect. I don't know about this. Just do something really dumb. That's essentially what a dumb idea is to us. So for this next sort of session, if you guys would really love it if you can be a part of this. And if you just want to have some fun, we're going to assign you guys to some random rooms. There's about 25 of us, so we'll assign it to 5 or 6 rooms where you can meet 45 people. I'll give you a template that I'll walk you through now quickly of how to come up with a bad idea, like a rock or or something that's crypto related, and we'll walk about that. And then the groups that come back, we'll do a quick 2-minute pitch to the group about your bad idea, and the worst idea or the most funniest idea will then win some swag for their team as well on top of that. So hopefully this is a bit of fun for all of you guys to meet some new people, to meet different people, and just have a bit of a laugh about things. So how will this go? We'll spend 2 to 3 minutes just meeting the other people in your group, decide on who will capture these answers and who will present these, and then discuss these answers, and then it's just spend the next 10 minutes just filling in the quick 3 questions that I'll show you guys now. These questions are very simple. They're designed to help you just come up with a really bad idea. So think about your most favorite activity around a crypto, and then kind of write down your least favorite part of that activity, and then write down your worst or most funniest crypto solution or app that solves that pain point that you might have. So for an example, cooking, I really love to cook. I hate to wash the pots, but maybe some compostable, some dinnerware or an Uber for dishwashing or something like that. So that's just silly fun. Just think about your favorite activity when you're thinking about a crypto sort of solution. And then what is that pain point, and what's a fun way to solve for that, essentially, if that really helps. So Aretha's just going to put this link into the, if there's any questions before we get started, we'll drop this link in the chat now. You guys can take a look at the templates. We'll then assign you guys to rooms. But any questions so far? Are you guys kind of keen for this, kind of happy for this, not sort of keen? Wayne's just very sitting there smiling.
Based on the last session, I think it will devolve into absolute chaos, but it's always fun to watch it unfold.
Correct. And guys, remember that this is either going to be a really good idea or a really bad idea. So we're going to see how this works. It's going to be fun. The main point is just to meet some other devs. Just think a bit outside the box. Don't feel there's no pressure here. There's no nothing. Funniest, worst idea wins, essentially. Okay. So this will help you guys with some crypto. So I'm just going to check if that link is, okay, cool. Aretha's put us in.
It's not working.
Is it not working?
Investing is blocking it.
Nirman. Well, hopefully you'll be in a team or a group that will be able to access it. So I see that there's a number of people who have already been looking at this template. So bonus points if you manage to do a mock-up. I seriously doubt it. But if you do manage to just fill in these 3 quick things, please put in your names of the people in the team, because we'd really love to congratulate the people for a really good idea or really bad idea. So I don't know, I think Aretha, are you ready to, I got the thumbs up there. So we'll divide up into teams. Guys, good luck. I'll jump into the rooms to help out wherever I can. But yeah, feel free to jump out if you have any problems. Let us know. We're here. It's 25 minutes. Just have a bit of fun and the worst idea that you can think of for a crypto wallet or a crypto solution, essentially. Cool.
For all their money. Like I'm in South Africa and then I'm in Kenya and I want to withdraw my money, then it's like tricky.
Again,
That's why you would want the API.
yeah, that's why you would need open API for that, to say, if I want to withdraw, I just need to link it to my bank account and it can come from this company straight into that.
Right. I guess you could kind of do it in a bad way and like you just manually do withdrawals. Like it takes a few days to process the withdrawal anyway.
That'll be an option, yeah.
I'm always thinking of how you can get started without like a blocker, you know, like removing the blockers.
Yeah.
And what would be the benefit over like just using a normal remittance system?
So again, I'm speaking as this would be something I would use, because for me to send money home, like to Zimbabwe, it's companies charge up to 10% of the transaction as fees.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Tick.
Yeah. So imagine if you could cut that down to 5% or low, or even less than that. The market's there waiting. So the only reason that someone like me hasn't started this is capital.
Sorry, just
Okay.
just like to know what the idea is. Is it just to have some digital token and send that via some platform and then have someone else be able to check it out and withdraw it to their bank account,
Yes.
essentially?
Yes.
Yeah, like remittances, but using cryptocurrency.
Okay.
We're supposed to be discussing bad ideas. This is not a useful idea.
Yeah.
Isn't that what certain wallets do by default? Like having even like a you know, USD coin, USDC coin, or Ethereum coin, or Bitcoin, and you can just send it. It doesn't matter where you are.
Gonna go to room. No, wait. Can you move me to room 3, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
How's Nick? Nick.
Hello.
Nick, we're a bit, just want to make sure, so
Sure.
for the session questions where it says write down your favorite activity, then write down your least favorite part of the activity, is that per person?
No, you can chat about it. You can discuss and choose one. So either if you're a group of, 3 or 4, just say, you can all say, okay, right, this is my favorite activity because this is my worst activity. And then you can choose 1 or 2 and then just come up with a bad idea or a worst idea or a funny idea that you think has a plausibility, essentially.
That has to do with crypto, obviously.
Yeah, a crypto sort of solution, if you can. I know it's a bit tricky, but it's getting the brain working a little bit, and it's just, it doesn't need to be all serious. So
Chris.
skydiving, yeah, and what is the worst parts? that you're
Falling.
least-
Dying. Yeah.
At the sudden stop at the end, yeah.
Chris, George, from a smart contracts perspective, how would you use a smart contracts to, for instance, I'm trying to think, you now going to gym and you're racking up hours in the gym, for instance, is there something that you could tie to that contract in terms of the amount of hours that you've spent, et cetera, so it almost creates almost like a sweat currency.
Yeah,
And
that's a great idea.
We're not
Not a
looking for
worst
that
idea.
ideas.
I actually like it. Imagine if you get paid your discovery rewards based on like how much sweat you've accumulated from a machine that's recorded and linked to your wallet or
And then-
your personal ID.
And then you
That's-
can exchange that for masseuse or massages or
Yeah, great
what-
idea.
Yeah.
what's that
yeah,
other
when
stuff?
you walk into the gym, you weigh yourself, and then when you go out, you weigh yourself. And then the difference is your
I
sweat.
love that actually. That's
Yeah.
it's a funny idea.
There we
It
go.
actually work.
Yeah, so we got that's cool. I love that. Awesome. So you guys are working on. Cool, guys.
Sweat currency. Stinky sweat currency.
Hey, why are you taking off your shoes?
Is in the theme now.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Cool. I'm gonna jump
Cool.
to the
Thanks,
next one.
Nick.
Thanks, guys.
Love it. This is a bad idea. Just repeat that again.
Basically, using smart contracts to get gig workers to analyze your financial data for trends. That way, it's decentralized. No one gets a hold of all your money.
It might tell you things you don't want to hear, but that's why it's a great bad idea.
It's not going to be able to scrape your data and sell it to some advertiser. No gig worker can make a business out of being like, I have the financial data for 3 people.
Yes. Love it.
Yeah, there's some winners here. Some winners.
How's it, Nick?
Yeah,
It's nice to finally see your face. I've received so many emails from you.
apologies. I'm like that.
No.
Megan
it's okay. I never
like Mr.
unsubscribed.
Delivery. Yeah. Oh, cool. Hey, how's it going, man? VT.
Yes.
Yeah. VT.
Simplified it fast so that we can pronounce his name. So now it's just VT.
Okay.
Yeah, it basically looked like it was a new JavaScript framework when he first joined the room.
Ooh, damn.
Burn on JavaScript, maybe.
I know.
Honestly, I swear at this point they're naming them by throwing darts at a wall that just has letters on it.
Yeah. Certainly better.
We guys come up with the stupid idea.
We're busy formulating that at the moment. We with write down your favorite activity. So
Yeah.
got one so far.
Awesome.
Mine would probably be currently landscaping, gardening, cooking, anything house maintenance-y.
Yeah, you did that whole IoT build solution, which was actually very cool.
Yeah, currently expanding that, threading its way through my house.
Nice.
Currently dealing with live voltage everywhere, making electricians uncomfortable.
You're not going to pass that certification, are you?
You'd be surprised. So far, I've managed to make the house more certified. I used the wrong gauge cable wiring. It was under spec, so I had to replace a whole bunch of cabling in the wall. Anyway, I actually have one idea for a stupid idea. Everyone's trying to get solar power going at the moment because we have a wonderful ESCOM power supply.
Yeah.
Tokenization around solar or basically excess power generation. The bad idea part would be any excess energy you can convert into something that is not feeding back into the grid because ESCOM hates us. So for every amp you can burn, or every kilowatt you burn that you could have fed into the ESCOM, you get one token, one fuck ESCOM token. I could have fed this back into the grid feed, but no.
Fuck it.
So,
That's my
so what are you gonna? You use the excess to mine ESCOM tokens, pretty much.
Yes, basically. It's just like, you won't let me feed back into the grid. Okay, well, I will use all this excess energy to mine tokens. Every token, all the tokens we have together, that's what you could have been using. But nope.
And does the mining only happen under certain conditions while you're doing your house maintenance, or to make it a bit extra?
Mining happens anytime your solar grid, basically any sort of, like, let's say you install solar power or whatever, Now, ESCOM, I tried registering for ESCOM and that, like letting me feedback in the grid, and it's a freaking nightmare because I want to do a grid tie system. Now, ESCOM makes it as painful as possible. So all the excess energy that I don't use, instead of giving it to ESCOM, it gets mined. So just straight up excess power turns into ESCOM coins.
Okay.
I know. Oh, Brian likes it. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
And is the value of one ESCOM coin negative or something?
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, I suppose it is supposed to be a negative value. It's literally what ESCOM could have had.
Yeah, that they owe you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you just keep a tally of that going to the government. It's like all of us as a people show this is how much power you've decided to say fuck off to.
Yeah. I like that idea. It's funny.
Nice.
And stupid at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's not the it's getting
I can imagine a practical use for that though, in a weird way. If it was actually a case of every kilowatt you generated into the grid, you got paid in tokens that you could then counteract your actual usage from the grid with. But ESCOM would never do that. That sounds reasonable.
Well, good luck, guys. This is going to be cool. I'm looking forward to it. See if Skumi has kept his shoes on. What the hell is it?
This is a proper
It's a
solution.
mock.
This is our solution for our great idea.
How much time have we got, Nick?
I'm just checking now quick. Where's my timer? 7 minutes.
Okay. We can probably build it as well.
Awesome. Yeah, that's bonus points.
Should I start putting the smart contract together?
Check out that pretty picture there.
We need some telemarketers on this contract in some way.
Yeah, this stays here. So ideation that comes out of these sessions, you guys can't profit off, right? I feel like this is a big business idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's
Obviously,
pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much
dodgy
the
bunch,
worst.
eh? They will.
Yeah, no, we are dodgy. Yeah, it's not as dodgy in Vestec, but we're dodgy. Yeah, but this is pretty much one of the worst ideas I've seen. So
There we go. Love it.
Oh, actually,
So
this
one
is
of the worst
viable.
ideas is going to make millions.
pretty much. Awesome. Good luck, guys. So just very quickly, because there were 3 rooms, there were 3 teams, so it's going to be pretty easy to remember the groups and the teams. We'll go from breakout room 1 to breakout room 3. Then we'll do quick 2-minute pitches for each group. Please note down, remember which group kind of stands out, because remember that where you kind of remember when you spoke about the bad ideas, that a bad idea, you can remember a bad idea and you can remember an incredible idea, but you can't really remember an okay idea. So hopefully this will be it. So as a group, we'll vote for the worst, most funniest idea that we think. We can use the chat group, or I'll have a poll up for us at the end of who had the worst or most funniest idea. Then that team will then win. And then whoever is on the team or the team lead, please send me their names who were in it, or their templates that you guys used, so that I can take the names and I can send that team some swag. You guys are cool with that?
Sweet.
Sweet. So
Can't wait for the swag.
yo, I'm still waiting for
That's
my
assuming you're gonna
Investec
win.
swag. Yeah, I mean, still waiting for my Investec swag. So our first team was Aurelian, and who else was in it? there were some other people. Aurelian, are you guys ready to present?
Yeah, I guess it was me, Chad, and how have I forgotten his name?
Brian.
Brian. Sorry, my ability to remember names is, as you found out, not good. Let me see. So I was supposed to share screen. Oh no. Just see if I can convince my Mac to share the screen. Oh, I have a feeling I'll have to close chat if I want to do that. Maybe another team present while I quickly rejoin the chat.
Cool. Breakout room. No, it wasn't 2. Breakout room 3 with George, Henny, and Johan. Would you like to go next?
Cool. Where's George?
George. There's George.
Went straight to 3, what happened to 2?
I'm bad at maths. I don't know.
So there's no formal presentation. I'll share my screen with you guys. But first, let me bury the idea with you guys first, right? Are you tired of going in? Are you tired of working out and there's just nothing, no rewards afterwards, like the pain of day-to-day activities and skydiving, hunting, walking around the office, your legs get strained, you go to gym, you sweat, you recover, it takes 2 days. I mean, surely there must be some reward at the end of this whole situation. So the Sweats team has come up with a beautiful concept using the blockchain, and we think it's a $1 million idea. So I need to first find the screen. So we are introducing you guys. Can you guys see the slideshow, by the way?
Yep.
Yes.
We're introducing you guys to the Sweats token. Okay. So what is the Sweat currency? Sweat currency is a currency that's tracked based on the calories burned in the machine that is linked to your profile that will execute a smart contract transaction to generate tokens that can be exchanged for refresh tokens at a masseuse or recovery clinic. And then the Sweat tokens can also be exchanged for brownie tokens or cookies with your wife. So how does this whole thing fit together? We drew a very high-level architecture.
Awesome.
So you guys can't see the screen.
Yeah, we can see the screen.
We could see that, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you can see the draw that I have. Sweet.
Yeah.
So how does it work? You, the sweater, will go into, let's say, the gym. You'll link yourself up to the gym machine. So like most machines have like a little tag-based system that you can link your profile to, or an app or a QR code. Once you've linked, this machine speaks to the smart contracts stored in the blockchain, which essentially give it your tag name or your ID, and as well as the amount of calories burned at the end of your exercise. It will then take those calories, do some calculations to figure out how many sweat tokens you've generated out of that. We'll mint those sweat tokens and then send them through to your wallet address. Then now you've got a whole bunch of sweat tokens inside your wallet. How do you redeem these sweat tokens? You, the sweater, who's going, I'm so tired and stuff, I'm going to go look at an accredited refresh token generator or company like a masseuse, a recovery clinic, a hospital, whatever you want to go to that's can mint recovery tokens for you. They all share the same interface for ERC20 token, which is your refresh token. I never had time to finish all drawing the diagram, so I've just noted down the rest of the points. But essentially, it checks the smart contracts balance of the sweater, determines how much refresh tokens is equivalent to the sweater's tokens. So that's one of the actions. Then you'll give the sweater what options he has to redeem his refresh tokens for. The sweater then picks a product or service that he would like to burn his refresh tokens with. Then a smart contract executes to the refresh token generator side that executes a trade on behalf of the sweater that will need to be authorized by the sweater by either MetaMask or their wallet or whatever transaction. So that's figured out that piece. But then it essentially deducts the sweat tokens from your wallets and then mints new refresh tokens that are paid to the accredited business that is generating this finance service.
Cool.
So
that's time.
Well, that is our presentation.
See, it's very nice, very nice. It's
Sweat
not the
tokens for
worst.
the win.
yeah, it's not the worst idea that I've seen, but
You can tell there's a bunch of architects in that team. Huh?
yes, you can check it.
Drawing pictures and
I mean, clearly someone gave this a lot of thought. And I am very sorry.
It was in the moment kind of thing. It was very exciting.
Oh, that's
like you thought it through so much, you just need funding, or what's the next steps for you?
no, we're doing round
I don't even
eight.
need funding. I can actually build this contract if you guys want.
I think the real problem is going to be adoption. All the devs who can understand it, maybe 5% of them go to the gym.
That's the whole idea of cryptocurrency in the future is that it should just be so integrated into your ecosystem that you don't even know that you're generating tokens, right? So it's just offer to discovery.
Very cool. Thank you. Chad and Aurelian, you guys ready?
Sure, I think it'll work now.
Cool.
It doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sadly, we didn't invest as much time into wonderful diagrams as the last. Cool. So our idea is ESCOM coins. Recently, I've gone down the rabbit hole of trying to help ESCOM by giving excess power back to them. They aren't very appreciative of this idea. They do not want me to do this. They want none of it. So here's my idea. You get a lot of smart inverters, such as the Victron ones, which are open source. ESCOM doesn't want your power, so turn it directly into ESCOM coins. Each ESCOM coin is equivalent to, let's say, 1 kilowatt, 1 kilowatt hour that you don't use. So any excess power you've generated from your solar power gets converted to these ESCOM coins. The fact that it's in blockchain means that every kilowatt is accounted for. You then show this to ESCOM and you go, wow, we could have dealt with some of this power generation issue that you were having, but instead you decided to let me turn it into useless coins, which have negative value. And basically it's just a way to go, stuff you ESCOM. There is solutions, but you won't accept any of them. This is purely generated from my dislike of government paperwork at this point, basically.
Yeah, you could call it the crypto bird because it's there to flip ESCOM the bird.
And partner also with ESCOM's a puss.
It's
yes.
a push, but anyway.
Right.
That's exactly what I heard.
Cool.
Yeah, if you want to actually do it, there is a lot of ways to integrate with the grid tie solutions to actually have it very accurate and feed all the data back. But I don't think it's a very profitable idea, really.
It's fine. Cool. Chad, what do you think about the idea?
Yeah, I love it.
I think it's shocking.
Yeah, is it the worst idea that you've ever had in your life? It's the worst idea.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, guys. And our, and then our final but not last, Wayne, Bink.
Hopefully everyone can see my screen.
Yes.
Through the magic of being the only one who remembered to type, I guess I am the presenter. So, here to present 5 anans to you. Our favorite activity is analyzing our financial data. But the problem with that is if you want to get the analysis results for your financial data, you have to analyze your financial data. So in order to solve this, we thought what you could do is basically build Fiverr again. But in this case, you use smart contracts and some kind of blockchain, probably based on Ethereum, to get gig workers to analyze your financial records for trends and so on, answering the questions you want answers to minimize the privacy and data risks. Because let's face it, no one's going to buy your data from Greg.
Cool. I like that. Is that it?
That's basically it. Unfortunately, I can't draw for crap. And like I mentioned, I was the guy typing. So No drawings for you.
We're still working on the technical diagrams. We were a bit slow. Okay.
It's typical, but it's fine.
It's because you have all your architects in another room.
Yeah, no, all the architects are in
That's
another.
probably the problem.
Okay, well, we divide up top at the following time. Okay, so quick vote. Vox, Pox, whatever you want to call it. Guys, feel free to put into the chat. Is it the sweat guys? Is it the guys with the power? Or is it the financial, what was it, financial analysis thing?
Finance.
Yeah, finance one. I'm trying to think. I think of what. Put
Are we
into
voting? What if we all just vote for our own things? That's not going to work.
That's terrible. Why would you do that?
Ooh, Wayne, good point.
That is the worst idea I've heard the entire night.
I think that was the worst idea ever. Yeah.
Okay, let me do something. Yeah, quick. Yeah.
I believe Wayne has just won the game.
Yeah. Dad. Why are you so clever, Wayne?
I think there's little enough people in the room left that we can just all get swag.
Yeah. Honestly, how many? But
Yeah, let's do
it's
the diehard swag. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, everyone's a winner, essentially. Everyone's, let me just take a quick thing. Yeah.
You say everyone's a winner, but in this case, that literally means everyone's stupid.
Well, if we're all stupid, are we really that stupid? Let me do this. Okay, cool. I think, yeah, honestly, I like that. Vote for swag. Everyone here is a winner. I think, guys, for just literally just sticking around, for participating, just being really cool sports about everything that we've been doing. Really appreciate it. So that's, and I know Aretha's just looking at the budget and she's going, no, but it's okay. I'll beg and plead. So we sort that out. Cool. Guys, I'm not going to go through the community updates because I would know that we're really running about five minutes over a little bit, but I am going to ask you, I'll put the feedback form in the Slack group or in the chat group now. And then if we can just fill in that feedback form, we really appreciate on how we can make this meetup even better the following time. And any feedback that you can provide us, that will be really great. Cool. As if there's anything, of course, I'll be putting the recordings. I'll post the recordings. I'll post all the stuff that we chatted about today into the Slack group and everything else. I'll contact you guys to get your physical addresses. Also for the guys that I don't have, say VT, I don't have your physical address. So because I'll follow up with that one also. Cool. Guys, thank you before I forget, before I mention, we've been working a bit hard on this change, this whole because this whole platform, if you want to see some new features, if you want to vote on new features, if you want to add some features that you would like to see with the programmable cards, with the programmable banking side, we would also put this into the chat. You guys can take a look there and add and vote for features for programmable cards or through the APIs that you want. And Henny and the rest of the team will take a look at this about once a week to see how we can action it and work on it. Cool.
Remember, if anyone wants to check their balance, push them over.
Please, no more. It's on fire. Yeah.
That is perfectly appropriate.
Perfectly appropriate. Cool. And of course, if there's anything that you guys would like to show us, to demo, to talk to with the community at the next meetup, please feel free to kind of let me know. Again, this is your because this is your meetup. I'll just facilitate. So please, if there's anything you want to chat about at the next meetup, please let me know. We'll put it into the agenda. Cool. Any questions, guys? Anything that we missed? Anything major?
And thanks for allowing us the opportunity to share what we've been doing with Investing. Appreciate it.
No, George, Chris, because you guys are doing some very cool work. You're not as cool as Wayne and Ernst and them. But I'm
Not yet.
biased. Yeah, not yet. I'm biased, but because you are doing some very cool work, and it's something I think the developer community and this community specifically is really love, because they really love you and around the stuff that you do. So please feel free to continue to share what you are doing with us. Cool, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a pleasant night.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a great night.
Thanks,
Thanks, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Yes, guys.
Bye.
Take care.